Hello, dear executive members. Welcome to our presentation on the solutions for the challenges of Yavuz Motor. I am Melik Burak Şahin, and here is the agenda of the context of our presentation that we will analyze deeply. First, I would like to start with the timeline of Yavuz Motor from the foundation until 2012. The company was founded by Sedat Çelikdoğan in 1982 in Ankara. Main product lines of the company are industrial parts and engines. Throughout its success in domestic sales, company also started to conduct exports to Pakistan and Germany. Until the global crisis in 2008, the company had shown a successful plan. However, after the crisis, the sales started to shrink because of the low demands, and costs started to increase because of foreign exchange fluctuations. Customers started to cancel contracts, and the company started to take credit loans with high interest rates, and it put them in a struggling position. It's been 4 years since the crisis, but Yavuz Motor is still facing with several challenges. Now I will continue with the explanations of the problems that your company face. The first one of the problems is the financial problems. In order to get rid of the enormous level of debt repayments, Yavuz Motor sold 80% of its shares to Yıldızlar Holding with the exchange of the repayments of their debts. However, because of the continuously decreasing sales volumes and the cancellation of contracts with customers, the numbers were still showing negative amounts, and you necessarily took bank loans again. Now you are in a situation where you are high in debts and low in sales. The second problem is the decisions with the suppliers. Because of the long-term contracts with suppliers, company had been regularly purchasing the pre-decided amounts. In the times of the crisis, suppliers started to change their strategies and decided on giving some level of flexibility to their buyers. But that's not what Yavuz wanted. For the sake of strong supply relationships, the management decided on not to change the agreements under any circumstances. As a result of your sacrifice, the burden of your cost kept increasing. The third problem is the decreasing sales volumes. Although Yavuz Motor was strongly committed to its supply relationships, your customers were not as loyal as you. With the global crisis, the demand for engines and spare parts started to flow downwards. In addition, political disasters happened in Pakistan, which was the main export destination of the company. Political instabilities and changing economical policies have led Yavuz to withdraw from one of its strongest markets. With my team, we took a deeper look into the operations of Yavuz Motor to find possible solutions. We have categorized the solutions for two sides, production and sales. In the production side, you can change your policy for loyal relationships and shift into working with multiple suppliers. With that way, you can have different options and contracts that relieve your costs. Also, following the latest trends, Yavuz can find Chinese suppliers with less production costs and shipment costs. Also, instead of investing in machinery, you can lease it. With that way, you avoid high costs in the short run, and you can sell your current machinery to create capital. In addition, you get tax advantages and keep up with latest technology. As the third one, you can use hedging options, so that the foreign exchange risks that may arise from future situations can be eliminated. In the sales and marketing side, we came up with more variety of solutions. Firstly, you can start preferring prepayments agreements because they can give you more liquidity in the short run and more reliance for further sales. Secondly, you can consider re-entering to Pakistan. It has been 4 years since the unfortunate political events led Yavuz to withdraw, and now you can use the network to start the exporting again and in the country that you once had been successful in. Thirdly, you can attempt to government tenders. As we know, government is evaluating their potential producers more objectively than private companies do. And Yavuz Engineering has higher chance to find a buyer in there. The fourth solution is the seek for new markets. It is seen in the case that Yavuz was quite successful in Germany and Pakistan, so you can search for countries with similar identities to make exports. And for the last one, Yavuz can give more importance on marketing efforts. Because the financial situation of the company doesn't let you to invest high amounts in there, you can focus on low-cost options like attending to fairs and giving free samples. With that way, the awareness of Yavuz would increase and it would be easier for you to find customers. From the possible solutions, we created an action plan with the most optimized ones. In the production side, you should sell the current machines to create capital and start leasing machinery. The choice creates capital more effectively than the other options and takes the pressure of financial problems in the short run. For the sales side, you should prepare for a re-entry in Pakistani markets. A new income channel with US dollars can easily help you to recover your sales numbers. In addition, you should use the hedging options because both Turkey and Pakistan are politically and economically unstable countries, and hedging can eliminate some portion of currency risk with that decision. As the group Last Watch, these are our recommendations to Yavuz Motors that we forecast to work best. And thank you for your attention.